So if you're ever curious about our beautiful baskets, you can come on down and sign up for classes. We offer quite a few classes this month. We do several moss baskets. We do European moss basket and container gardens and fairy gardens. So if you're ever curious about how we do these, how we put them together, you can come sign up and we'll teach you exactly the magic and the beauty of the baskets. We also do special orders. We do containers. Come down and tell us what you like, what plants you like, and we'll put it together for you just like that. Today's class, we're doing a 14-inch size basket. I have a little list here of everything you need. The basket, of course, we use a 3-inch or 3-wire hook, and we have our soil, and we have our moss down here soaking. We like to use it wet, so it's a little easier to compact into the baskets and helps keep the soil a little wetter, moister longer. It doesn't dry out quite as fast. And we use pre-soaked soil moist, which is a polymer, and we also use 14-14-14 Osmocote for the fertilizer. So, as you can take a look at the list, we have trailing plants, mounding plants. We use about 22 whole basket stuffers in these. 18 of them go around the sides, and then 4 on the top, and then either begonia or fuchsia or geranium in the center. Depends if you're doing sun or shade, so pay attention to like if you are what kind of exposure your basket's getting. If you're where you're gonna hang it.
Okay. Sun
or shade, because all the plants are listed in there, and some do well in both. And so let's see here. Basket stuffers. So we'll go and pick out all of our plants first. So then we'll have them and we'll know which ones we're doing on the bottom. We start with the vinca because it gives a nice long trailing vine, so you can get a nice hanging to your basket. So those are the first 3 on the bottom layer. So we have 3 rows of planting. We usually skip the first layer. So here's the first planting, and then we skip one and plant here, skip one, plant here. So we have 3 layers of planting.
Okay.
We want, let's see, 6 plants go around the sides of each layer, right? And we want 2 different varieties. And it kind of explains it here on the list if you're confused. It's kind of confusing at first. But as we go and pick out plants, I'll explain a little bit more what you're looking for. So just pay attention also to your foliage. You want a variety of leafy and hanging and flowering. Some things don't flower as prominent, and so if you have more of a foliage plant, you want maybe a flowering next to it. This will alternate for one level as we go. Each level is alternated plants. So if you have any questions, then we can go get started picking up plants. The lobelia is in the other greenhouse, and we'll get 2 packs of lobelia. And I know it's a lot, but we're going to stuff them all in there around, so we'll have a nice full basket. As we'll see, once you start planting, it's a little squishy, but sometimes it's nice. So go ahead and pick out, if you're doing sun or shade, then...
I know that's the big decision, because where I'm thinking of has morning sun, flips over, and then the house is going to shade it by maybe 3 o'clock, so it's going to go from morning to probably 3.
So yeah, part shade would be nice for yours then.
Okay.
The afternoons is the hottest sun, so.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to look for part shade.
Yeah. And we're going to start with the 3 vincas. We'll do for the first layer. So we'll go. I'll show you one idea. This is half of my bottom layer.
Okay.
So then 3 other plants. Usually, since these ones are nice and hangy and they don't necessarily fill out more, they more hang. Then you want another plant that will fill in a little bit more.
So more like a moundy plant than the trailing plant.
Yeah, and since these don't flower quite as prominent, then you might want something that flowers a little bit more. Like another one to go with this would be the Bacopa is really nice too.
And then is that like a million bells? That pink?
Yes. Yeah, it's a calico. There's a bunch of those over here also. So, and they like a little bit more sun than shade usually.
Okay.
But take a look through, and if you have any questions, let me know.
Okay.
But yeah, and these are really nice for shade.
Okay.
The vinca also, for the first layer, get the 3 vinca, and they're
Oh,
really
sorry,
good in shade.
Okay.
Yeah, they do good in either.
The vanilla sachet, is that a good?
Yes. You doing a white one?
Yeah, I am.
Right.
And Bacopa, is that a good shade one?
Yes,
Oh.
very. And it's a good filler and a good bloomer. So there's the white, and we have a purple one down here.
Okay, let's.
So like textures wise, yeah, try getting a varieties. These are like ferny versus leafy and flowery. So.
Okay. So.
And then 3 of each.
3 of each. Okay. And do you have any yellow begonias? Because I would do that one for my mommy.
But I'm pretty sure these dark ones are yellow.